does that work?
Fuck them.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. Dad's good to see you both.
I need to go find a chew. I know that. I came home. I laid in my chair. I was feeling like dizzy. I laid down, and I know Robin worked for the rest of the day, but I was just like half there. It's fucking craziness.
Mm-hmm. It all comes down to blood oxygen, blood levels, blood pressure. All these things that have massive effects on your breathing, your libido, everything.
I'll tell you what. Every once in a while I'll drink this vodka drink, right? And so like this past weekend when I indulged a little, I don't know if that fucked up with my liver or my kidneys or something that are already being fucked with. But I'm sure
Definitely contributory effect.
Yeah. What do you want, chicken? Fucking fuck.
Especially because we don't ordinarily drink. So all of a sudden, when we don't drink and then we just slug half a bottle of liquor, it's instantaneous on the body, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just spent the week resting. What do you want, dude? Fucking follow me around like a lost chicken.
You're awesome.
You want some food? Huh? You want some food? Hi. Where's your buddies? Are they eating? Are they dead? Did the eagle get them? Huh? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? That's what she wants. Oh, yeah. They're crazy. They're nuts. No, you ain't going in there. Get the fuck out of here. Here's some food. Here. There you go. Fuck off. Here's the ducks. Fuck, one of these days I'm gonna go and look for them and there'll be a pile of feathers from that eagle. Poof. Oh, they're all out there. Fucking. Anyways, yeah. So liver damage, whatever.
It'll recover though, bro. Give yourself a chance to recover. As long as you don't do it. Because we don't do it regular. So when we do, we hit it hard and it fucking hits us hard.
Well,
it's true.
Whatever it is, it needs to get better. I can't just go fishing every fucking day of my life,
Ask Jesus. One lurker. I've always got a lurker, but I'll tell you about that later
Always
on.
got a lurker? Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh,
I don't mind. That don't matter to me anyway.
It don't matter to me either, brother, Move on, ain't it, Anyways.
The only way my day is going to change is if some crazy comes screaming down the driveway there. Other than that, And even then, it'll only be about 5-10 minutes, and then I'll go right back to my chair,
That's right. Driveway. I'll just fucking clear them out on the doorstep.
I figure get across the road, 5 minutes to start the skid steer, 5 minutes to dig the hole. I don't know.
That's right. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're well. Keep on
what's
trucking.
up, fucker?
Would just doing a spontaneous, impromptu dual live together, guys. There's no particular subject or topic or anything. We're just hanging out, chewing the fucking cud. If you got any topics or subjects you wish to broach, hit us up, baby.
I got a topic. An American one. American problems, stay away from me. This fucking fat fuck Trump there. He puts on a good persona though, doesn't he? Now
He's paid to do so, brother. Come on.
Now he's going after his people, his conglomerate. They're all they though, so I don't know why don't they get along with each other. That's what I don't understand.
Because the house of cards is falling, brother. And when this system falls to its knees, it shall implode inwardly. They're trying not to outwardly show that they are absolutely clinging on with the last of their fucking threads, because if we see the delusion, we'll overrun them overnight. So they will implode in secret, and that's happening right now.
And that's why all these little fractions of cities in the U.S. are clinging to their own little groups, hey? Because they're like fucking droplets of water everywhere from the fucking pool of blood. And I can't wait. Really. I can't wait.
Well, listen, they wrote the Bible, brother, and they have to fulfill the prophecy. It says that, you know, that the last first, and they shall come our footstool. They know it. Listen, they make that a system through keeping us under fear. How scared do you think them bitches are for us to find out?
Oh, and I'm just so thankful that certain individuals stop believing in the fucking lie, and the page starting to or the scab is beginning to come off. However you want to say it, you know.
That's right. That's right. And when a man's left sore like a bear with a sore ass, we spoke about it today, you know, we come out fucking swinging. That's what needs to happen. Civil uprising because of the civil unrest.
Yeah, it's wonderful thing. It's just too bad that there's so many fucking she-males out there. But you know, we need gather fucking berry pickers, I guess. They can have that role until they wake the fuck up. But don't try to fucking kiss my foot, you motherfucker. It'll be off with your head.
Oh, yeah. Is that what you say? Bring back the stocks?
Yeah. People think I'm kidding when I say that all these motherfuckers need to be flogged. I ain't kidding.
No, definitely not.
Don't
It's
even wear
right.
a mask or nothing.
Yeah. And let those that have been wronged by them give them the damn flogging.
Yeah. All that. I'll hold them down.
Yeah.
And if I can't, I'll you that'll help me.
Righteous, ain't it? Yeah, Mo ain't here, does.
turn that into something one of these days.
All good. We've lost sound. There we go. We're back.
I keep getting fucking phone calls all day long.
There you go. We're back. We're all good.
I don't even got the ambition to go out and get my daughter from my brother's house. My brother's getting married here on the beach, like in a little while. I don't even know the date, but
That'd be nice.
yeah, it's funny because he's so timid, that one.
That's okay.
Well, he's got reason to be, but all beavers must be accounted for.
Absolutely.
Who the fuck is this now? Rich again? You guys are stuck on that little plot of land and you're going crazy, I think. Don't worry, every beaver I ever come in contact with goes away happy. They love to chew the wood.
No, Dad, he hasn't got a clue how to play the guitar. He just sits up here, plinks and plunks away. He's just guessing. He's just trying to formulate something up here.
And I don't use a pick either.
No, that's right. Can you play guitar, Andy, bro? No, I can't, mate.
I could
I
teach.
want to. I've bought a 3-string guitar. I'm going to learn to play that, slide some blues, but that's about it.
No, it's so actually easy. It's just a matter of sitting down and doing it.
Yeah, if you can learn a chord progression, you're off and away, aren't you? It's just if you've got rhythm and you can learn a chord progression, you're off and away.
Yeah, once you get the two to connect,
Yeah,
you got somebody to show you something. I had to learn on
right.
my own That's why it probably comes off a little more fluid, but it was hard. It took a long time because I had to, okay. And like if I try to learn something written down because I never learned that way, I'm just like, and then it's all backwards in my head and I can't do it. But if I watch someone, I can pretty much get it almost instantly. But there's certain things and ways, like I wish I would have learned certain things first and I would have been folds ahead, you know?
Hazy said that. Hazy said he learned because he taught himself, and he said little did he know at the time, he's taught himself back to front also. We should have done it the other way around.
Yeah. Because you want the gratification right now. And
of course.
And so is life, eh?
Instant fix, instant remedy. Red pill, blue pill.
Yes, sir. That's like
There is a house.
Those little fucking guitars I got, like a mandolin and a band, anything without 6 strings, 4-string guitars, they're just the same thing without the 2 top strings.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me that, like I couldn't make nothing sound like anything on those. But as soon as someone told me it's just a guitar without the 2 top strings,
Mm-hmm.
play the whole thing, you know.
I did once try to start to learn to play the banjo, and the top string is the same as the bottom string, for when you're frailing. But I started to get a hold of that, but I lost touch.
And I've forgotten more than I know, because with guitar, because it's patterns, when you lose the patterns, you lose. If you don't keep trying it, you lose it.
Well, like my pal from up north here, when he lost his fingers on the table saw, he's had to try and learn to do them chords now, but in different fucking ways and in different parts of the guitar, trying to bar it and stuff like that now, right? Because you can't, get specific chords.
Well,
yes, I am.
He was born with disabilities. I watch him sometimes on here, and
I've watched him with the short arms and the little fingers.
Yeah. But he plays electric. See, I've never owned really electric guitar or played one. So probably if I did, acoustic's a lot harder to play than electric. So I'm told.
Of course. Well, yeah, because your hammer-ons and your pull-offs and all that type of thing is much easier on electric, isn't it? Yeah, exactly.
In my hands, I could probably bite off the first layer.
Yeah, probably.
Because when you first start, you're like, oh, how do you do that? Fuck. Or in certain chord things when you're stretching your wrist and bending it like a fag,
Yeah.
But that's how you get the good tones, if you can really stretch them out. And you got big hands too, so you'd need a wider neck guitar, but you'd be able to make those big gaps too. It'll fill them big gaps, bro.
Yeah. That's sizable.
Or maybe you'd end up playing a bass guitar too. You never know.
You never know.
Started with guitar and they absolutely loved the bass better. So yeah, it's hard to say.
I always use the same reference for everybody because it's difficult to see me on here. But I always use the same reference.
Yeah.
Like if you can do that, you
My cans are bigger.
That's what.
That's like my buddy that saved me in prison. I put my hand up to his, probably like yours, where it's this much big.
Yes, I'm like that.
Yes.
Starshine is saying, what songs do you know? He normally plays just his own stuff normally. Cheyenne, he just does his own stuff in the moment, however he feels according to his mood.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of songs. And even the ones I know, I don't know a whole lot of. I just know fundamentals and I just play whatever, whenever. This is my excuse.
Well, I know you've got that Angel song down. You do Rising Sun. I know you do them pair, and that's pretty much all I can think of at the
I do
moment.
some Zeppelin, but yeah.
I'll only get you a strike on your damn channel.
Yeah, all these ones, dude. The only one that doesn't really is fucking Seven Angels.
And that was Uncle Larry that got us onto that.
Yeah, and you know what? I knew someone that used to play that song, and I never. But there's so many different ways to play a song in your voice key. So it all depends on, you know.
Look at that in the chat. What? Eye of Creator's Property. I wonder who that could be, bro.
I can't imagine.
It's Lucy. So that's my youngest daughter. She's got Mo at the moment.
Oh yeah.
She just tried to text me, so I've sent her the link for the live. That's why she's here.
Oh. Who was the girl and the guy that was on? Like,
that's it. This is that. So that's Lucy and her boyfriend Brando. Okay. So Lucy is Eye of Creator's Property. He's 5 hours behind us, so it's 8 o'clock at night over there for him, Daz.
7:50 right now.
Yeah.
Still early. Oh, fucking Paul out there just a little. These politicians never get their fill.
So, Lucy Lou, this is where I'm moving out to. Keep your eye on this channel, subscribe to this channel and watch Tom and watch around his yard, around the property, watch where the beach is and things like that. This is where your Papa Bear gon' be.
Yeah.
Me and Tom ass kicking ass.
So that place that I went and helped that guy today, they're putting in storage units there. And he's got some old trees that are 30, 40 inches around. He said, because I stopped there and helped today, I can take every tree on that property if I wanted to. I said, well, we'll see about that. But that's a lot of for there too, you know.
Turn it
well,
round.
I think I might go there and snag them couple big trees right away, just because I got the ability, you know, with the skid steer and that. But them big, huge pines like that, you can actually slice them, you know, like cheese, and sell the blocks for $20 a piece.
That's right.
And every time I get big ones like that, I set them out by the road and they go fast. But that's all I got to do is cut it, you know. $25 a slab. That's 5 minutes.
A lot of $25.
Yeah, and them things
that's right,
are
bro.
humongous and straight.
They call some garden tables when you slice them like that.
All kinds of different stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, strawberry. We've got dirty strawberry.
A dirty one. I just blow on it a little. Yeah, I'm alright, babe. I'm just up here messing about with Tom. I was doing my own live and he says to me, let's go live on my channel. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm up here live with him.
enemy that I have created property. Okay, sorry about that. You'll have to change it now to property off pinned message.
Let's go out to the lake. Fuck it. My other people person is gone to get my other little people person. And my son don't come back till Sunday. But we're going to go out to Pictured Rocks again tomorrow because these people that are renting the carriage house want a private tour. So
I'll tell you what, bro. Away as
yeah,
a captain.
so rough. It's so rough. Maybe we can get the ducks to go down there. But see, until I got sick, I was never one to just sit around very often. Oh,
God, no shit. That's my daughter. My daughter will tell you the fucking same, bro. I am never in the house. This is the longest I've ever sat in all of my fucking life.
yeah.
Apart from when I had a stroke in 2016. But even then I was more active than I am now, but I'm fine. Nacho, how you doing, bro? We're only missing one more and we'd have the Three Stooges. Who are we missing? That's right. I'll come right back to you, Tom. I've got a phone call, bro. I'll come back to you.
Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come on. Hi. Hi. We all frozen? No. Oh, we lost them. Hi. Hi. Hi, chicken. What are you guys gonna do in the winter time, huh? Hi, chick. Hi, chick. They're all looking for you, dude. They don't know what to do without you. Huh? Hi, chick. Fucking getting head from a chicken. Hi, chick. Ow. Don't bite me, motherfucker. We're just gonna lay down in my lap, huh? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Hi. Oh, hi. I'm frozen. No, I ain't frozen. I ain't frozen. All your whole family's down there wondering what the hell you're doing up here. Hi, Doug. Hi, Doug. Hi, Doug. What are you doing? What are you doing? You got an itch? Huh? You got an itch up there? Doc, why don't you go down to the lake, you goofy? You're fighting. Them ducks, they just won't go down to the lake. You wanna go down to the lake? Huh? You wanna go down to the lake? Huh? You wanna go down there? You wanna go down there? I never seen a green chicken. A bee. You got it? Okay. I just take some of that hill out of there. A little seat right here. We'll probably lose service. Then I'll have to go back inside. It is foggy. Man, is it foggy. See, the neighbor's got a tent up right there. What the fuck? Fucking chickens are killing all the blueberries. Come on, duck. Come on, duck, duck, duck. See, all these ducks and that, they come around me because I was near them when they were little the most. And Judy scares the shit. I think Robin can go by them a little bit, but I don't know if they let them hold them. Come here, chick, chick. Come here, duck. Darren Jameson. I know some Jamesons here in the States. Come here, chick, chick, chick. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi. You guys are funny, dude. You guys are funny. Why don't you go look at the big water out there? Go out there, huh? Go ahead. You goofy bastards. Why don't they do it? Go out there. Go out there. Do it. Fucking scary ass fucking waddlers. What kind of a fucking duck are you? Too funny. Oh shit. Too funny. Run! What the hell are you guys running from? I don't see nothing. Huh. Yeah, we can't even see this Marquette from here or nothing. Oh, and ducks and shit, they get spooked fast because they know they're on the bottom of the food chain, you know? Oh. Was it you? Did you scare him? Huh? Yeah? The kayak full of sand. Ay, ay, ay. She said there was grass growing over here. I can't believe I haven't had to mess with that pump one time this year. Look at this cesspool. Absolutely disgusting. Fuck, was that a frog? Gross. Wonder if that's good on the siding. That deck needs to come off of there. Somebody tried to fix it with $0 and did a bang up job. There's a little bit of grass growing over here. Here and there and here and there. Oh, there's my old hammer. I was wondering where that was. There's a dent in the shit out of my truck, too. There's a big dent somewhere here from a rock coming up and hitting it. What the hell is that? New scrapes every day. You can't have something like this and expect it not to get. Right there's a big dent. Rock, look at from that right there. Bing. Oh well, shit happens. Can't take it with you when you leave. That's for sure. Yeah, whenever, bro. I'm gonna go sit in here. Fuck all that sitting on rocks and hard chairs when I got a recliner right here. Ugh. Got a recliner right here, and I'm all toy ones. Huh? I have two small toy ones. Let's see. won't be able to play nothing once they get back. Looked down on his brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God, will you keep us free? They could see the riders coming as he said, this may be my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me without a fight. Or it goes, if they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. It's all good.
Thank you for waiting for me.
Down by the cold store.
Commenting how lovely the view is. I've seen the sunset myself. I've seen the reflection that you set the sea on the water. I'm sitting watching it while I was on the phone.
Down there right now, it's crazy. The renters are back. Our renters are back.
Back? Oh, yeah.
We tried to tell them, hey, your son has autism. Well, they came this year and told Robin that we finally had him diagnosed. He's at stage 2 autism. Yeah, it's plain to see. It just means that they connect with one thing or another a little more than the next. But I think we all got that.
We all special needs, bro. We all special.
Right? Like, I've been told that I got a certain aspect of Asperger's.
Yeah. Aren't we all? In the drawings of the trees. Please one.
Well, that's enough of that shit. Oh, grab me a drink and sit in my chair. I don't really give no damn or no care. Oh, man, look at the eggs in this son of a bitch. Somebody got to start eating eggs. Jesus.
Good Lord.
What the fuck is going on here? Chicken factory. Oh, no.
Hey, sure do going up there.
Oh,
Scooby, brother. Good to fucking see you.
Scooby. Don't look at this, Scooby.
Oh, how you feeling, brother? I hope you're fucking feeling a little bit better, Scooby. What's going on with your health, bro? I defended your name yesterday, you miserable old fucker.
Me too. I tried to talk to you, but you were seeing like somebody took your fucking vodka bottle or something.
I tried to talk to you that night too, motherfucker.
Yeah, we get that way, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do. We're fucking men, aren't we?
I sure fucking am. You know, sometimes a bitch just got to be called a bitch sometimes. That's all.
That's right. And it's got to be done unapologetically because it is what it is. We've got to call it out for what it fucking is.
A spade is a spade is a spade.
How I was raised.
Oh, where am I at? Where am I at? Holy fuck, you're way up there. Come on down. Come on.
Yeah, man. It's like I'm standing up next to you.
I'm telling you, what the fuck? These Gidgets and Gazmos, they're hard
I
for
know.
me.
Twist this, pull that other lever, and turn the other one round.
Well, the last one only made it. Oh, actually, the last one made it like 9 months. And then I just ran it over with the fucking piece of heavy equipment. But
You want what Igor Nick's got, bro? He uses a can of chicken soup.
does he?
Yeah.
I've been watching him a little bit. He's pretty good.
The damn thing's got rust on it, bro. He used to have an even older one, but then they chucked him in jail. They give him 12 months for going into the local fucking post office, and he had to serve 5 months, you know, at that age, for going into a post office with a camera.
What? How?
Yeah.
Is he
He's
suing
just
him?
recently been. Yeah, he wants to be. Yeah, because they trespassed him. They trespassed him from the local fucking post office, and
These
then
little hick towns are fucking really bad.
yeah. So anyway, he should have some good compensation coming back for that mother trucker.
It's pretty sad the world we live in where it's fucking sue happy bullshit. But it's even sadder that it has to get that far. Just to open these fucking pin dickheads' fucking minds.
Well, it's a
They're
shame when
all
the
a bunch.
judiciary put such an old man into prison for walking into a post office with a phone in his hand. It's not a gun.
Yeah, in broad daylight, you know? Fucking retards. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And he wasn't asking them for nothing that they shouldn't be producing. They have documentation in there, but once he requests, they should produce to him. But because they didn't like doing it, and the post office general master got all up in his own feces about it, he called the popo. They come trespassed his ass, took him down to the local jail, locked him up for a few hours, let him go on bail or whatever. He went back to court to see about it, and they jailed him for it for 12 months. They give him the sentence, and he served 5, and he come out on license and probation and whatnot, and he just only finished probation a couple of days ago. Motherfuckers for taking a phone into a post office.
I would have to think there's fucking something against all that. That's kangaroo court, small towns.
Exactly, because they're against him, because he's always out there showing the fraudulence of the kangaroo court. Exactly that, the commercial entities that come in and out the place, and that's what he's documenting, you see, so they're making an example of him.
What state and city is he? Fucking Georgia.
Anything, you need to be drinking cranberry juice or water with lemon in there, pure lemon and shit like that to detox your body, bro. And I'm not trying to patronise you or talk you down or anything like that. I just want to help you. It's all from a place of love and fucking help, you know. You gotta get that shit out your system. For sure. You're not gonna get better with all that alcohol in you. Simple as that. You got too much sugar in your blood, and it's you can't never get right if that's what's happening. Number one blood, it's the number one drug planet, and that's why it's in everything from baby formula right up to alcohol and anything else. It's from cradle to grave. It will get you, and because it causes acidosis in the body, which is where cancer resides.
We don't even know about.
Yeah, it's all chemical with all sorts of fucking rat poison and weed killer.
And that.
Of course you don't. You never have done. Mm-hmm.
When it was fucking worth doing.
Oh yeah, that little lick up the back of your neck. But them days are long gone.
Yeah,
And the amphetamine and then jump in a hot shower. That's what cocaine is.
I wouldn't compare it to meth or nothing like that, though.
Oh no, not meth. That's different now. I mean, but amphetamine is like base. Base amphetamine is what you wash up to make cocaine.
Yeah. But the thing is cocaine is like weed. It comes from a plant. They just have to extract it. People have been eating the coca leaf for fucking eons.
Yeah, and it's that process that makes it dirty. Nicole.
Yeah. Well, you know what made it dirty? When they stopped letting them get a hold of the ether. And then they started using acetone because that was easier to work with.
Yeah.
And then it just
gasoline and goodness knows.
They fuck everything up.
Yeah.
You can't even huff good gas anymore, you know?
I've tried. You just come away with a ring around your mouth.
It used to be when you tried to siphon gas out of a tank, it would get and burn your whole face. It don't even burn your face anymore.
No, them days are gone. I don't know. I'm not sure what it was like in the States, but when I was a youth growing up, we used to be able to buy different premiums of gasoline. It was 2, 3, and 4-star, and it had different rates of octane. Obviously, 4-star being the highest and most expensive. But these days, it's just regular unleaded or super unleaded for your faster cars or diesel.
No, we got 3 different kinds, but all it is one certain amount in one tank, and then it mixes halfway up to give you the shittier.
Of course.
It's just stupid. They got one pump, but 3 choices. That's like a glory hole with a white, black, or Mexican button.
So
it's the same hole.
So what's left in the line from the bottom of the pump coming all the way up? You've got to feed all that into your tank first before you start filling any of what you've asked for.
Exactly.
One big con. It's all a fucking scam. What about our man that designed the motor that runs on H2O? He soon disappeared.
He ran out and said they got me. They poisoned me, and he fell dead in the street. The sad part is everybody knows that happened across the globe, and nothing has been done. Just like fucking old Stumper there trying to say, oh, they all fucked my presidency up. Well, then that's treason. How come we're not hanging these fuckers? Let's stop talking about it then. No, because you're part of the club, motherfucker. Oh, you gave Hillary a pass? Why? Because she was a president's fucking wife?
Because she was the president's first husband. That's why. They're all the same. Same as Michael Obama. They're all the same. All them first husbands, they're all in on the deal. They know what the scoop is, bro.
It's us and them. And we need to have a purge of them fucks. And then I keep seeing racial shit come up on here too, more and more. So they're going to try to push that because that's the next greatest tool,
Well, the BLM's gone quiet at the moment, hasn't it? It's been overtook by Antifa and lefties and all this kind of thing. But it's time for it to rear its ugly head again. It's all because there's nothing new under the sun, so they have to keep recycling and perpetuate the shit that they think they can get the most reaction out of.
Yeah.
Remember, that the government work on problem, reaction, solution. It's Masonic fucking order out of chaos, and it's all created for a reason.
Yeah. The sad thing is, though, there's too many people out there that fucking buy into it.
Well, yeah, but you know that if you live by the sword, you die by it, and this is what's going to happen. The wheat's getting sorted from the chaff as we speak. This is what's happening now. We're in them times.
I hope so.
And of course we are.
All I can do is hope.
Well, that's what faith is, isn't it? Hoping that
Yeah.
which is unseen.
Yeah.
And if
And
we ain't
people-
got faith in if we haven't got faith in one another, what the fuck have we got?
People need to stop being scared of every little fucking thing. You know, that pisses me off. Every little fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, like you mentioned today when you was in your truck going to the bank, you know, everyone's that wrapped up in debt for possession. They are then that feared of losing that possession because they are that fucking vested into that thing. They've worked so hard already to achieve what they've got, and they've not half even paid for it yet. So
yeah.
you give up on that, and you're about to fucking lose that, whatever that thing is. And that's
Yeah.
your fear right there. Why do you have that fear, you know?
Because they allowed you to get in that place you shouldn't have even fucking been in to begin with.
Exactly, because they invite you. It's like the clear window in an envelope on a commercial letter. It's an invitation. You've got no right opening it, really, if you look at the UPU ruling, but it's an invitation. Welcome in. Come and have a look.
Yeah. Like the shopping windows on the fucking storefront.
Bro, when you go to the store and they've got the big they've got the big mats out the front, what does it say on them? Entrance. Entrance. They're entrancing you into the damn place.
Yeah. Snake oil salesman.
Oh, you better believe it, bro. They're all purveyors of snake oil, that's for sure. Otherwise, the system would not fucking work.
But people drink that shit all day long, and
Gulp
it's
it
a
now.
placebo. It's a placebo, and they think, yes, I'm better. No, motherfucker. They tricked you again.
Momentarily. It's all in, in the moment. Wake up tomorrow, things are back to the fucking same.
Right.
If not worse, because you haven't noticed what they've done to you the day before. They've beguiled you.
They gave you that reach around, but they shoved that fucking enema in your ass, and you'll be leaking
That's
later.
right. That two-hander reach around took you to the place that you didn't want to be.
Next thing you know, you're going out to the park in a dress. Showing your purse to people. All your doodads and whatnots.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with going up there in your dress if it matches your blouse.
Yeah,
was
I seen that.
So it was about an hour into that live, and you had a little think about it, and you go, "That motherfucker's even got frills on the bottom."
It's funny how the mind works.
It's that damn vodka. Oh, you had me in stitches.
Yeah.
It really invaded you and violated you. It really traumatized you. I could feel it.
I was just appalled of it all. You know, and the thing is if nobody would have stole the cooler at our campsite when we went home that night, I probably would have had a fine old time and just carried on, but I could feel the stigma around me and I was feeding off it, you know.
Well, your
And when I
T-shirt
get like
wasn't
that,
helping, was it, brother? Your T-shirt was not helping.
well, and I did that on purpose, but I didn't plan on getting that drunk. But I didn't plan on well, yes, I did plan on getting that drunk, but I didn't plan on fools being fools, which I should have.
And
'Cause
what
I'm
does
not.
it say? And what does it say in the good book regarding fools? Do you know?
No.
Join ye not a fool in their folly, for you are no better than they.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you gotta trick them to beat them, I guess.
You're only tricking your damn self.
Yeah.
Having a look in the in the wizard's sleeve. We've talked about this. It's forbidden.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to think of all that. Yes, I do. Fuck right off with all the bull.
If it ain't
That's
right
like
and proper, it ain't right and proper. If it ain't right, if it ain't righteous, if you can't justify it, if it's not just right and proper, it's just that. You can't help that. If you can't justify it, it's not righteous. If it's not righteous, you can't justify it, so it can't be proper. So therefore, if you get any one of those three elements are missing, if it's not proper, it can't be righteous or anything else. So I always go by them three things: just right and proper.
But the sad part about today is most people have just thrown their hands up in the air and turned the blind eye. That's how we got down this rocky road of fucking pigamy. I
It's
can't just
easier. It's convenience. We've been fed from the hand of convenience. It's more convenient
exactly.
to let them go along than fight against it.
Yeah.
And if you do fight against it, we'll single you out and we'll call you a bigot, or we'll call you an anti this or an anti that, or you hate this or hate that, and we'll single you out and shine the light on you.
Yeah. Well, the US just got rid of that. They're getting rid of a lot of things actually because
Yeah,
of
there's no more transvestites in the army, or no more gays in the army, or something like that. I heard on the news over here the other
there's
day.
some
Is that
things
right?
going on right now that are spectacular that nobody ever thought would have ever happened again. So, we'll see. We will see. Now, there's been gays and shit for eons, okay? That's not the issue. The issue is they're trying to turn more at an adolescent age
Hmm.
with the whole fucking shebang. No, stop that.
Well, gay is gay, isn't it? That's one thing. But when you start, gender bender, that's completely different now.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
it
that
just
at such a young age, when they're taking drugs to alter, whether it's estrogen or whether it's for whatever the hell they're given them,
yeah. I
when
see women with beards and shit from
yeah,
taking these chemicals. You shouldn't
yeah,
know. Just be happy about being you and stop fucking around with nature, man. Every
absolutely.
time human fucks with nature, they fuck it up big time. You can't do this.
It's because humans don't have the intellect for nature. Nature is too grandioso mimoso for the punitive fucking human mind. They'll just pack it in.
And those same entities, those same people are the ones pushing for abortion and shit. And I don't believe in that either. Unless it's extenuating circumstances, rape
Hmm.
or incest or something.
Yeah, life
Then
and
we
death
have to
matters.
cross the lines because the lines have been crossed.
Mhm.
We just need a little bit of common sense back in this fucking world. That's all.
Sense ain't common, bro. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, what we have learned, we need to pass on and stop hiding it. And fucking everything else.
Bro, I shout what I know from the rooftops. Does anybody listen? Do they take it heed? Do they do anything with it? Whoever knows, but I can always go back to the soil saying I shouted the fucking truth to the non-believers or the believers of what's
Yeah.
happening in this world, while we've been raped, pillaged, and plundered by our own governments. And it's
Yeah.
all through language and deception.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Anybody that's ever dealt with court proceedings knows that.
Well,
Which
yeah,
is
the legalese
99.
language.
And these young people, why don't they teach about all the things that need to be taught? Instead, they're teaching bullshit that you'll never fucking use again in your life.
Because if they taught it what was needed, we wouldn't need them, and that's how it operates on that basis. That you need the hand that bites you.
Yeah.
They are the shepherds that devour their own flock, and
Yeah.
and that they rely upon that.
Well, if you taught everyone to be a boss, there'd be no workers.
Exactly, and that's why there's the private and public sector. The private kids get educated to be bosses, and the public kids get educated to sweep up after them.
Yeah.
Indoctrinated, not educated. Through a Masonic curriculum, and as you say, repetitive nonsense of mockery, of mock exams. What would they call them mock exams if they're not mocking you? It's fucking crazy in your face.
Hide in plain sight.
Oh, you better believe it.
Something
Problem,
really nice.
reaction, solution. We've been under the Masonic regime for quite some time. Look at the manhole covers. Walk around your cities and look at the manhole covers around your cities, guys. Look at the symbols on them. They are all Masonic. It's all in your faces, but no one's looking. Wheelie Man, good to see you. Quantum Reality, good to see you too.
It's all a big fucking spiel. But people just need to learn to live with less. They need to learn to make their own food and shit again for a while and just shut right down is my thought. But that could
Well,
never
yeah,
happen.
don't live beyond your means and try and live as naturally as possible. Exactly that. Cultivation, and which takes motivation, which is taken from us these days from working a 60, 70, fucking 80-hour week. What motivation have you got for growing crops at the end of that?
I don't know if you, well, I'm sure you remember, but I don't know if you see it a lot over there like we did here. But there was a guy named Sam Kinison, and he was a comedian, and his one skit was, we send all this money and food to these people that live in the fucking desert. Why don't we send them U-Hauls? He said. You live in
That's
the
right.
fucking desert. Move to where the food is, you know?
Yeah,
And he would just
exactly
start
that.
screaming it.
But then you look at every coin has two sides. When you see these people living in the desert, not dying in the desert, there's some
Well,
way to it, isn't there? The
because we're
government
sending them
don't want them
food.
out there.
We're
Yeah,
trucking them
allegedly we
food.
are. It's
Let's
pretty
send them the trucks with full gas tanks and tell them to move where the food is.
It's almost like the last Alaskans. The
Yeah.
government don't want people living out there in that way. They want us all in the cities. They want us all in the concrete jungle, all within the grid, all accounted for, all under control, all under chip and pin, all
All in
cashless.
agreement.
It is. Listen, 2030 is around the corner, boys and girls. And if you're not feared of it, it's because you don't know about it. Go and check it out.
Yeah. I'm not feared because I've already thought I should have been dead. So I'm ready.
I'm not feared for me, bro. I'm feared for my children. I'm feared for my grandchildren. I'm feared for what's after me. I'm standing for the fight now. Who's going to stand for the fight after us if they still have to, if we don't fucking complete it within our generation? Because we are the last generation to stand and fight.
Yeah. Well, I've always said one thing. I've never been afraid of anything in my life until I had kids, and that was to leave my kids before it was time. So,
That's right, bro. And that's why I
same
still
thing.
report for my kids. And that's why I've got guardianship and custody of my kids. Single father fucking rights, bro. That's what started me on this path in 1999.
Yeah.
JJ, good to see you, bro. Larry, good to see you. Nicole, it's even better to see you. You're still here. Hope you're feeling better, beautiful.
Yeah, it's craziness.
But we've got to stand together, got to stand shoulder to shoulder. And it's no good just keep talking about it. You've actually got to say no. I say no in my country. We've got a whole heap of taxes that we're meant to pay here. Otherwise, you threaten to be jailed, and if you will take your property from you, and we'll do this and we'll do that. Listen, I've told them to go and fuck themselves since 2016. It's now 2025. So the first 3 years of all of that are all statute barred anyway after 6 years. And so I've never acquiesced. I've never paid a penny, because if you pay a penny to anything they claim, you've okayed it.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay a penny, but you ask them to prove the claim, you are still with clean hands doctoring. And that's where I'm at the moment. They're claiming I'm a person that's liable for this, that, and the other. So I've asked them for proof that I'm a person. Dead easy, isn't it? You prove to me right here, right now, Tom, that I'm a person.
Right.
So It's a great thing, you know, because when you look in the
Yeah.
dictionary, it's an actor or one who wears a mask. It doesn't say a man or a woman. It
Mm.
says a human being. So when we look at human, human means monster or human, the shade of man. That's why
Right.
we have Black's Law, because we have the shade of law to deal with the shade of man. If they
Right.
want human rights, they'll fucking get them. If they want civilian rights, they'll get them as well. But they're
Right.
nothing to do with what they fucking need, bro, as a man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's wild.
And this is how we are beguiled by language, because we only think we know what the words mean. We don't know for sure until we actually look. That's why I do etymology. That's why I look at words and I have to know the root meaning, so that when these government entities come for me, I can dispel, repel, discharge any charge they make towards me with the same language that they use towards me, because I know now what they're saying. I never used to know. I only thought I knew.
Fight fire with fire.
It's the only way you can do them.
And that's why they want me to get a lawyer for this fucking court case for this shit.
Because they want you to have your legal entity represented, because they're in there shuffling paperwork. It's an administration court. It's not a criminal court.
No.
Yeah, a court of record is called a court de jure. We are all under, believe it or not, it's a French jurisdiction. It's a French language, a jurisprudence, an idea. A jurisprudence is an idea or a theory of law, which they then spell into legislative rule and make it under that jurisdiction. The American and the English jurisdiction at the moment are maritime and admiralty ruling, now water laws, nothing to do with common law on the land. And that's why Tom and Andy are on the land. But our surnames, our family calling, they're uppercased on the birth certificate. They're water laws. And so we're indoctrinated through a schooling system to believe that we are these Mr. family entities.
No.
And when that name is called and we stand up and say, yes, that is I, we have just acquiesced and accepted being in their water, you know, just through that very thing of not knowing.
Just fucking retard.
Oh, I've just dealt with the retard. Don't worry
Why
about
do
that.
they do that shit?
Because they're retards. They know no better.
What a thing to what a thing to fucking write on there, hey? Fucking clown shoe.
I didn't even
Right.
see what the fool was writing. Got another one here. Look,
Oh,
I'll smash
yeah,
him.
he's
I'll
coming
smash
up.
him out as well. Look, there's
I've
no
seen that.
messing. Bob,
I've seen that
God.
name before. Fucktard Ultra.
Yeah.
Ah, it must be the fucking witching hour.
It's what it is. Kids are off school. I've got to go to the civil court tomorrow to try to get copies of my grandfather's will and probate paperwork, since my sister never showed me. Okay, well, if anything is in probate, it's down to the will of the judge, and it's always at the time of the judge. So I suggest tomorrow then, Larry, that you do get yourself some help in the legal realm, because you would need somebody to speak to the judge to release it from probate.
Yeah, unless it was in a trust, which the trust would all be spoken in terms of this is what's to happen.
Yeah, well, if it was in trust, it wouldn't go to probate.
No.
How the fuck I know all of this useless information, I'll never know. But this is just all
Well,
stuff that I've studied and I read, and I just
it's not
have an
useless.
ability to retain it, you know, for myself, to
It's
defend
things
myself
that
from.
everybody should know.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it says in the Bible, my people suffer for the lack of knowledge. Less knowledge doth corrupt a man. So you got to make sure that you use it wisely. Don't use it to, you know, get away with legalities and, fuck, I'm not paying this parking charge. I'm not paying this speeding. It's not like that. You know, if you do them wrongs, put them fucking right. But you've got to stand for what's right as well. You know, you got to fucking choose your battles, haven't you?
All these things should be spoken right after A is for apple, B is for bread.
That's right. That's right. D is for do, L is for listen.
I gotta look at something quick.
Yeah, you carry on, bro. I got you. Pardon me.
Yeah. Robin's been texting me nonsense here lately. What the fuck are you even talking about?
So that's something for Larry to think about. If he has had an inheritance, it's worth all of the inheritance or anything that you have, any estate of anything you've inherited, to put it into trust. And therefore, then you don't get the inheritance tax when you pass it on to your beneficiaries and the people that you love and you want to leave it to. Fuck the government.
It's really sad for shit like that because 9 out of 10 people I know that ever dealt with something like that and didn't pay attention because they didn't want to deal with it, later on found out that their family members were fucking them.
That's right.
It's crazy. But money and greed does wild shit to people.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can go to another solicitor, Larry. There's plenty of solicitors, lawyers out there, briefs, whatever you call them in your country. Lawyers, I'll call them here. There's plenty of them that you can go and pay in, and they will subpoena the paperwork for you. They'll order it to the court because it's all legal. It's all legalese and it's all accounted for and it's all record, as I was saying earlier. Although it isn't a court de jure, which is a court of record, or
you can go to your clerk of court and they will set you on the right path.
Yes, because it's testamentary. Probate, any property that's in probate is testamentary. It's last will and testament, and so therefore it's always documented, and they will be able to subpoena those documents. It's all a testate, darling, don't you know? Because it's the canons and ecclesiasticals. Oh,
Register of deeds and such.
what is it to register? Do you know? What does register actually mean?
Rape, pillage, and plunder.
So you look at the word register, it is to give. That's why you register your house, your children, your car, and everything. To register is to give.
Yeah.
And we register everything unto a foreign corporation called the government. And that's why they take charge. That's why they assume the husbandry role over the family. That's why they can come and take children from families, because they assume the husbandry role over you at that point. You just don't know it. That's right. You're only the father of the household. They are the husband. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
So when you look at the dictionary at husbandsman, what's a husbandsman?
That must have been me that one late night at your house.
A husbandsman is a tiller of land, a farmer. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What's a driver? What's the definition of a driver?
Something
A
that
shepherd.
puts on toeth. Huh?
A damn shepherd.
Oh,
The shepherd drove his flock one field to the next. He's a driver. It's a commercial term, nothing to do with a traveller. Travelling in your vehicle is nothing to do with driving. It's a commercial word for money. Earning for reward and hire, like a bus driver or a taxi driver, cab driver.
That's why we have to put on our trucks that are oversized, not for hire.
Mm-hmm. Not for hire and reward. Because it's a difference between private and commercial. One's a driver, one's a traveller. We're just not taught the differences.
Yeah. And if you're past the weight limit, you can just go buy one of them little toilets and put it in there and call it an RV.
That's right. And yeah, you put a toilet and a stove and a sink in there, and you've now got a camper. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And you see some of these elderly people out there driving these humongous trucks around, and it's like, I can't believe you didn't kill nobody. But I guess if you're going slow enough, people can get around you.
Hmm. Yeah, you're just a moving junction, aren't you?
It's nuts. It is crazy. Some of the things you see on the road up here. And that's up here. If you go down into the bigger cities, oh, I get anxious just thinking about it. Can't even
Hmm.
stand it. Well,
Hmm.
it's probably like going downtown London or something, except for it's newer over here.
Yeah, yeah, you'd think so. It's
It
quite
is.
modernised there at the moment. They've had a lot of modernisation in London, down Canary Wharf and around all the yuppie areas where it costs $1 million for an apartment that's one bedroomed.
That's
The room,
crazy.
the room's as big as this one, which is your main living area and things. And these things are $1 million, man. Overlooking a fucking river, a canal. Sorry, you can watch the rats swimming up and down the canal. Your
Oh yeah.
$1 million. Oh yeah. And these things are stacked up on top of one another like little student
I could
apartments.
never do it. I could
Crazy.
never do it. Even my little apartments across the street, I couldn't live in one of
Oh,
those. I
bro,
mean,
these things are half the size of your apartment over the street.
oh, I know it, but it's just like, god damn. How my mentality when I got out of the slammer was, I will live in a fucking tent out in the woods before I live in a fucking city ever.
Yep. Yep.
No way.
Yeah, I've had enough of city life, trucking around city life, doing the garbage cans all around the commercial stores and everything that comes with it, the filth, the chemicals, the biological warfare, the flies,
Well,
the fucking
the
everything. I've done
people
it for
and their
years.
problems and the not even unwillingness too, but just the lack there of knowledge of how to deal with their own fucking problems.
Uh-huh.
Humans
It made
are
it made
terrible.
me smile the other day. Lederman's asked me to come onto his duel on that thing to how can he contact me? So I've put my email in there, Bin Manandy. Because his chat are all lively like they are, half of them are fucking trolls and whatnot. Straight away, Bin man, you do garbage. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, I've drove a garbage truck for 20 fucking years, and what? I've put an
Yeah.
honest fucking living, broke my back feeding my fucking children. Has anyone got anything to say, motherfucker?
Over here, garbage men get good fucking money.
No, bro, I've earned good money. Don't worry about that. I've never been fucking short. My kids have never gone without. I've never fallen behind ever
Yeah.
with anything. We've
That's not
always
it's
had
not
what
a
we want.
bad term.
You know.
Idiots might say that, but I've never heard it as a bad term. But I've known garbage men, so fuck
Yeah.
my little brother owns a dumpster business that he goes around and collects trash all the time.
Exactly. Well, we didn't. I've never done the domestic side really so much. I've always done the commercial side, the big heavy duty ones, and that's
Yeah.
how come I've still got them at this fucking age, man. Because
Yeah.
them things are heavy. Do you know what I mean? Pushing
Well,
them about.
nowadays they're just automated. You drive up next to it and they grab it, punk, throw it
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah.
I had a bin out at my shop for years and years. It was great because I never had to go to the dump.
Well, we've got places here, obviously, because our roads and infrastructure, everything's a whole lot smaller than you guys. And
Yeah.
so, of course, we've got commercial properties, and their big commercial dumpsters are around the back of their properties, but they're on
Right.
wheels. And so it's down to us to go and collect them and pull them round and bring them to
Oh
the truck
shit.
because the truck doesn't fit round there.
Yeah. Yeah. Labor.
It's heavy, fucking strong work. That's right. It's not for everybody, man. It'll kill you off. And that's why my back's
Mhm.
like it is.
Well, it's funny you get into building some of these $1 million houses and then you're ready to give the homeowner the keys and walk away and you're getting calls because they don't know how to turn on their stove and these
Yeah,
are
that's right.
doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
And then they got a problem with the bill the whole time. It's like,
Oh, all the time, bro. There's always a problem with the numbers. The numbers don't look right. Let's juggle these a moment.
but yet they can give you a bill and there's
Oh, there's no qualms. There's no qualms. I want 20 grand for this
$400
one.
an
Yeah,
hour.
20 grand a pill for this one pill.
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Yeah.
There's no waiver. How are you paying? That's the only thing they want to know. How are you paying?
Yeah.
There's no wavering with the numbers on this side of the counter. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Fucking Trump had to sign a bill just to make it so we weren't paying this little prescription that I used to get. I used to get twice as many, right? There's 56 in here. I used to get 120 of them, and it cost me $320 for this
Good
little
Lord.
fucking bottle. Now it cost me $18. So he signed a bill that made that, and also to where you could shop from one hospital to another to get the best price,
Okay,
And
that's crazy.
Biden went in and reversed it. So now he's got to redo it again. It's crazy. How can there not be transparency if you're going for a liver fucking transplant? They can just charge you whatever. You don't get the fucking numbers till after the fact? What
That's
the
right.
fuck? That's
Because
like
they
me
know.
coming and saying, I'll do your roof and I'll send you the bill later. Okay. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you got the life in their hands and they know they got you like that,
Yeah. These fucking us and them, bro.
Disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, isn't it, bro?
Yeah. And it's all like I was driving today and I noticed that I couldn't get from one parking lot to another where I was. There was a bank and then there was a store and another store. But because I got a 4-wheel drive truck, I made it through there. But the reason they don't let you cross parking lots is because if you fall over that parking lot, they want to make sure you know who to sue.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just open it up. Don't put them curbs in there. You're creating barriers that can cause an accident, for one
That's
thing.
right. That's right. That will cause a claim.
Just so ridiculous.
Then people sit at a desk planning this shit out. They do it all on a CAD computer.
Yeah.
It all looks grandioso mimosa. They're earning thousands of pounds a year for the privilege. And then when it actually comes to the practical side of doing it, this is what we end up with. And you know that from like architecture drawings and things like that.
Oh
You
yeah.
couldn't do
Then
the
we got to
practical
come
side
in
of
and explain to them why the fuck and show them why it ain't gonna work. Look it,
That's
dude.
right.
Your little pencil made it work because you got an eraser on there.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that Sawzall.
Yeah, exactly. And because of his eraser on his pencil, he's been able to crunch them numbers to what it is. And then when it actually, you've got to get your Sawzall out, which changes the numbers. And that's why there's always discrepancy with the numbers.
Yeah.
And then those that are actually accountable for it, hence the pencil pusher, will defer that blame to you.
You know how many jobs I've lost because I told the people I will not accept a check or any other form than cash money? Too many.
Mhm.
I have not had people do it as well, but a lot of these ritzy my age, 40s, 50s, younger, nobody carries a dollar bill in their pocket anymore.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Just like that guy today, I said, I never really had a mortgage or anything like that. And he texted me back, my whole life has been a mortgage. And I was just like, man, that's so, like, you don't even, I'd be embarrassed to tell someone that. No?
I've never had a mortgage. I've never had a credit card. I've never had a line of credit like that ever. And as a result of that, I can't get credit now because I
Yeah.
can't
Well,
because I'm not in debt like that with creditors. I can't. I've got a low credit score because I've never proved myself in their credit world.
yeah. Well, I do have good credit because I was a business owner, and you can't just walk around with 40, 50, $80,000 paying for materials and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
But
they've offered me all sorts of. Look, please take this card. Please take this. Please do this. This will up your credit rate. I don't want to up nothing. I don't want to be a part of their games. Thank you. Fuck
I
them.
get I get 4 to 5 calls every single day of creditors saying, "Do you need money for the business?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, send me $500,000. I'll send you my fucking info.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yeah. And so I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Because I know people that live month to month on a credit card. They spend all of their credit card all month. And as soon as they get their salary at the end of the month, the motherfucker only pays off their credit card with it. And then they have to live all month again on this fucking credit. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell is
And
going
you have
on
to
here?
you got to go a full month of zero debt in order to get rid of that. Because that's what
Yeah,
I
balance.
use. Yeah. You got to have zero balance. Otherwise, your interest keeps going. Click, click, click.
Mm-hmm.
Once you
Mm-hmm.
pay that off in full every month for more than 2 consecutive months, then you don't pay interest on it. It's just like a
Mm-hmm.
debit card. And that's
That's
what I
right.
had always done.
Crazy though, you know. And
That's why when I went and got that boat motor, I was like, I don't show any money. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I see," because they needed some kind of bank statement, which normally you got to get 2 years, all this bullshit, but I didn't because I spent tons of money there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sent them one thing that showed where I put cash in there. It was like $1,800 or something. And so they gave me the loan on that boat motor because of that. And then I went there today and paid it off. I was like, fuck. But I don't know. I don't like it.
No, I don't either. I owe no man, no thing, and I will take myself to the soil that way.
I do not like it. And they just trap the younger generation into getting into that shit.
Oh,
You're
of course.
giving They figure, oh well, fuck, I got $2,000 credit limit. I could spend that, and I only got to pay $28 a month. Well, motherfucker, yeah, for 30 years. What the hell you doing?
You're made to feel abnormal in a society now. If you're over 25, you've not got 2.4 children and up to your fucking neck in debt with mortgages and cars and goodness knows what.
Oh. And everything you're buying is junk anyway.
Of course it is.
It's absolute junk.
Absolute
And you
recycled
got
shit.
these fucking idiots out there. Oh, my Chevy's the best. My Toyota, my Ford. No, they're fucking trash.
They're
Go
all
get
made
you
in the
an
they're all
older
made in the
vehicle.
same damn shop and put a different badge on.
Oh man.
A
Yeah, but
simple math quiz on compound interest would explain it to most people. Yes, it would.
they
And
don't.
that's why they obfuscate it through quantitative easing and fucking inflation and silent taxes like that. You know, the reserve fractional banking needs bringing to its knees today. Let's face it. They don't mind explaining how it all works and how they do this and how they do that because it's all deceitful. Since 1931 and 1933, respectively, in our countries, and the gold standard and the intrinsic fucking backing was removed from the currency, we're all messing about with promises to pay. We can't settle fuck all with a promise. And do you know what a promise is? Promise is fucking comfort to a fool.
It's a joke. Look at this. They send me this stupid shit right here. Do your assets exceed $15,000? You must give us proof if any changes have occurred. Well, my truck is clearly over $15,000. My home is clearly over $15,000. So to have this on a piece of paper shows that 99% of people that got to go through this shit don't have a fucking thing.
That's right. You're not allowed to have a thing unless you're to claim for it. If you've got anything, then you're nullified. You shouldn't be here.
If you pay into Social Security, you shouldn't have to prove nothing to these fucks. But the problem is they spent all the money already, so they have to get a loan to pay you back your own fucking money. federal law requires each state. Oh, this is child support review. And
Here we go, bro.
my ex-wife's gonna have to pay me child support here. She
So
was supposed to in the beginning.
I
And
know that as a working man, we pay taxes. I know that we're told and that we're led to believe that our taxes go to a public pot for various reasons. I know that. But that's not all of the truth. When you apply for Social Security, brother, it's not nothing to do with how much you've paid in over the years. What Social Security money will be released from your banking bond, your birth certificate. They don't want to release you any money from that bond because it's accruing interest for them since the day it registered, which was your 3 ounces in gold, you know? And if you have the rest of your life taking out from it, it may well be in negative equity by the time you return to the dust and therefore rendering their investment null and void. And that's what they try to avoid at all costs. It's nothing to do with the public purse.
And to that, I say, guess what, mother truckers? I got uncles and kinfolk that died before they collected a dime, so I'll take theirs too.
Exactly. And what makes it worse is the fact that we have been taxed so heavily, obfuscating us into thinking that there's a public purse for us, when really we know in our heart of hearts all the money we pay into them mother truckers they spend on fucking war.
Yep. You know, the reason I stopped to help that older gentleman today, because I knew that sitting there in that lot was everything he had left in life, and he's doing it at 70 years old because that's all he fucking knows to do. Go
That's
out there
right,
and
bro.
he just buried his wife. His kids probably used him up fucking his whole life. And he's out there just made a simple mistake, you know? And when I drove by, I slammed on my brakes and I backed up because I was just there a week before asking about the wood that was being cut down. So I got to talk to him for a minute. So I turned around and he was having a fuck of a day, you know, just mad at himself.
To be fair, where you'd sat the camera as well from where I was sitting, it did look like a good, decent level of stone. And so you wouldn't think as a truck driver that sharp stone would sink so much. It should have held the weight, but it looks like he's just gone over the edge, which has then sucked him over even more.
Well, he built that up with sand and then he just had a top layer, so it was fresh.
Okay.
So when he
Because the
backed
camera
up,
was so far away, I couldn't properly see, you know.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back there to get some more wood, and you'll see if you fall. I think I got some more on there, maybe, but
I'll have a look.
yeah. And then we hooked that little dozer up and that big backhoe and pulled them right out. But the
Yeah.
truck was full of fucking 3-.
Stone.
We call
Yeah,
it.
look. And that's what I thought to myself when I seen that little dozer there. I thought that's not going to be enough. And then I
No.
seen the backhoe there, and I thought, well, that's not going to be enough. But I didn't realise that the dozer was still there because the backhoe was covering it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. We could have got it out if I would have pressed the issue, but it was all his stuff, so I didn't want to tell him this is what you need to do. We could have drove straight out towards my truck.
Yeah.
And because of the angle, we could have made it happen. But I'm here for you. What do you want me to do? I ended up coming back to the shop and then the other thing had a blown up tire. You can see perfectly in the video how I sprayed ether in the tire and I couldn't get it to fucking inflate. And I put a ratchet strap on there. And when I hit it with that torch, it blew the ratchet strap right off and landed in the back of the truck.
Awesome. Old school always prevails.
But he was surely happy.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was razzing him up, trying to get him to smile because he was in a fuck of a way. But I'm like, it ain't no thing.
Oh, I know that feeling. I was doing it with you just last week, you grumpy fucker.
I had it under control. Even when I don't, I do.
Yeah, that's right. I like to think I'm the same, but it's not always that way.
See, everything else from here on out for me is extra. People, like even my woman, why do you gotta be so mad all the time? I'm not mad. No matter at all. I just come off as that.
I just
You know?
forgot to tell my face I'm happy.
I walked out of prison with this face and it's never left me. I can't help it.
Ain't it? We're all good.
I've been on my own pretty much my whole life. So I don't know.
Yeah. Solitude's a great thing.
Well, it's like I said earlier, one thing that I did gather, I gathered a few things from prison, but one thing, because I spent a lot of time in solitary confinement. I used to have spider fights just to amuse myself, you know? Once you go through something like that and you don't kill yourself, there's not a whole lot that can affect you,
That's right, bro.
you know?
Once you've been to the deepest depths, that's right. All else is by the fucking way, ain't it?
Yeah. And if it weren't for my little kids there, I would have not very much use for this fucking world.
Well, we get to a certain age and we feel them ways, don't we? The lack of purpose and reasoning and the wherewithal and the gumption and the fucking endeavourance and the endurance that's required daily to do fucking man's works.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of good people out there, and I still do enjoy building, which was my godsend. But you start doing that on a higher production level, and you get all these fucking Goombas that don't respect nothing. Oh, I paid you money, so I am the one, you know? That type of attitude. Fuck you.
Yeah, that self-importance because they wear a manager badge at work.
Yeah, or you know, even when you do work for somebody, there's the ones that are so thankful and you did a great job, and then there's the ones that you couldn't do one thing right even though you did a great job, you know.
Yeah.
It's just so fucked.
There's nothing stranger than the flock.
Yeah.
And I think the bar of exacting levels has been set far too high.
Well,
Too
and
much,
we do.
too much watching these Stardashians and whatever, you know. What's
Oh
the fuck
yeah,
going on?
that's a whole nother conversation, but we as tradesmen set the bar higher than any of these dimwit fucks could ever set it anyway. So when something does go wrong and they see it and they pick at you, you're already 5 steps ahead of them on that scenario, you know?
Mhm. And the reasoning why.
It's like, what the shit? That's why you can see people that are hard on themselves and they think they're doing themselves a justice when in the end it don't fucking matter. It really don't.
Well, being too self-critical fucking shortens your life, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. And I only know that because I lived it, eh? And most of us
Obviously, first-hand knowledge.
are
Agape,
that way.
we live in the two well-rounded men. So, Agape won a competition today. We was in Eagle Nick's chat,
Oh
and
yeah.
this entity came in called Beaver Liquor, and liquor was spelt Liqu, you know, like as in liquor, the drink.
Yeah.
Beaver Liquor, and it really started me and Agape off laughing hard together. And so we're exchanging these
Did
laughs
it have
together.
a tang?
Exactly, regarding fucking beaver licking. And the next thing we've got done, I've gone off and I've changed my second channel to fucking beaver audits. And I've gone back in. And I've gone back in there to say, you know, that all bay beavers must be displayed upon request. You know, thorough inspections will be granted. Of course, me and him had a great laugh today.
No beaver gets buy without paying the peasants.
And so, yeah, good old Eagle Nick, bless him.
The
But I'm
fees
stuck with
are-
that damn channel name now for 2 weeks. And the reason I've done it is because Agape always comes to my chat to make me laugh with different channel names. And I thought, you know, this time I'll catch him out with a different channel name. And that's why I've done it.
Yeah. I got a hard enough time fucking getting on my own channel, let alone making.
Me too. But I watched this mother truck and I watched the fun that he's having with me. And I think to myself, I want in on this fun, the motherfucker.
Yeah, well, you got nothing better
I've learned
to do.
how to do it, bro. I've learned how to fucking do it. Watch this, mother.
We're all simple monkeys. We can learn it. But do we want to? I'll tell you what, though. Them Bloody Marys went down so fucking good. I think towards the end there, they were looking at me crooked, though, because I was just dumping it in there.
Where is that purple pickle? Don't get me started now, Andy. Oh, yeah. When you're doing your lives and you see your beaver audits popping, it's I've got to stick with it for 2 weeks.
So you got a timeline? You got to...
Yeah, if you change your name up here, it sticks with you for a minimum of 2 weeks. You got to wait then if you want to change it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have that. Maybe that's more of a winter project for me.
Yeah, so I've obviously I'm still pinned message, but I've got beaver audits at the moment.
Crazy bastards. Now, what did I do with my chew? Goddamn son of a bitches.
You had it on that. Where was you? You was on that chair.
Oh, I throw my pants right here. Is right. Yep. Oh, this back. Fuck me. Robin said, well, probably because you slept in the truck the other night. I said, fuck you. Maybe you should have had my back then, hey?
Yeah, it's no joke when your back's playing up. I know that for sure. I'm not a pickle. Here we go. Everyone's favourite reach around. It's all these crazy names that have started us off, you know. We just have a giggle with that alone. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I don't pay it no mind.
But like you say, when a boy's got time on his hands, what does he do? He fucking fights spiders.
Plays with his pickle.
You look like a pickle. I'm an eggplant. He's not okay, is he? He's not okay.
I think he is. He's probably more sane than most of them, actually. That's the sad part.
Fact is stranger than fiction, you know, bro.
I'm telling you.
Good God. You never know. Today might be the day I'll get my letter with a date on it. I keep thinking this every fucking day. Every day I think of it.
They probably, well, I imagine you would. I think about the last fucking 3 things I did with the doctor too, and they called me today and said, hey, did you ever have that done? I'm like, bitch, a month ago. What the fuck? So I know what happened when I did that interview with that judge yesterday or the day before. He told me verbatim that if you don't get a lawyer, I have to do the due diligence and get all the paperwork. And I said, okay, so let me get this straight. Why would I need a lawyer if you have to do the due diligence? And he kind of, well, I think you should get a lawyer. I said, okay, well, I'll try. And I said, well, send me the list of these lawyers that you have, right? This was the judge talking. And I had it on video, but the video thing that Robin gave me only went for 1 minute and then cut out because it was too full of stuff or whatever. So this next one, hopefully we can get it on video. But I don't think I'm going to get a lawyer and it's going to be what it's going to be, you know. I did call 2 lawyers that day, and they both were like, "You got a month, 2 months? We can't do nothing in 2 months." Well, what the fuck is there to do in 2 months? I could do anything needed to be in 1 day, you know?
Mhm,
These scam artists.
mhm. So basically, you're entitled to it. You know, it's an entitlement,
Yeah.
and it's your property. And I think I would go for the words of I want restoration of property because it belongs to me.
Yeah.
I'm entitled to it. I'm clearly in not good health for
Yeah.
what these reasons are X, Y, Z. And
Yeah.
so therefore the entitlement is mine. I require the restoration of my property. It's mine, it belongs to me. Why haven't
Yeah.
I got it already? I've been
Right.
suffering all of these months already. And so I wanted back
Years,
payment
years.
from them.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the other thing. It's been almost 3 years. I'll get
yeah,
probably 50 grand worth of back pay.
yeah. There was a limit on that and tell him I want the back pay for it. This isn't I've not been poorly since yesterday. This isn't, a recent damn thing.
Oh yeah, and he had some of the things from when I originally got hurt in the neck from prison. And he says, "Well, we can't go back that far." I'm like, "What, dude? You've already gone back that far.
Well, it's a
You got
part
it
of my
from."
medical record. It's a part
Yeah.
of me.
It's just
Yes, and it counts to what's wrong with me today.
yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's goofy. And like I told him, I said, "I'd rather go outside and work right fucking now, but I can't. I run
Yeah,
my
you
own
damn right.
business. I didn't
Yeah,
work for nobody else, you know?
that's right. Do
What
you
the
think I would
fuck?"
rather work for? Do you think I'd rather work for $1,000 a day, or sit idle on my back, fucking crack killing me for
For
$50 a day off the government? Are
not
you
even
mad?
for $1,000 a month.
Well, what it's craziness. Do you think I'm going through this willingly? And this is my position right now. I'm getting per month what I earn per week trucking. It's fucking crazy. I can't live like this. Every month I get paid up now off this sick pay is another few $100 short I am of everybody. Every
Yeah.
fucking month people are chasing me. I'm like, well, I haven't still got the operation. I haven't still got back to work. I'm still suffering.
If I get Social Security, I will get about $880 a month. What the fuck? If I had a mortgage or a car payment,
I get less than that.
what the fuck, dude?
I'll tell you straight. I get 700.
It's crazy.
I get
Crazy.
700. Here it costs like fucking for 10 quid. You can't get 2 bottles of milk and a loaf of bread.
No, it's the same here. It's
You
five.
know,
It's
so
$4 for a gallon of gas. You can't go
mhm.
nowhere.
I get $4 for a gallon. Try 7.50, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know it. Well, that's crazy.
7.50 here for gas, bro.
But we're a big country, so
Yeah, but we're paying. We bring it from you. The oil comes from you, so we have
I
to pay
know.
for
And
that
you
as
know what
well.
else? We're buying it from other people to give to you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. Our
And
politics are fucked.
you go to the south of my country, there's a town there called Southampton. It's where all the naval bases are. It's very military
Yeah.
down there. And when you go down there and go offshore, you can go in the ferry and go across to the next island. It's called the Isle of Wight. It's a bit like the Isle of Man where they do the TT racing, another
Yeah.
separate island
Yeah.
off the coast of ours, but it's called the Isle of Wight. And you can go there on a ferry. And when you go across to the Isle of Wight, it's quite a big ferry itself. You see these huge oil tankers that make your ferry look like a damn dinky toy.
Oh yeah.
Lord. And them things are sitting there waiting while the price of oil rises and drops like that. And when it inflates to the highest point like that,
Then they
bomb,
unload
that,
them.
they'll pipe it into the country,
Yeah. It's a
into
fucking.
the reserves.
Well, did you ever see any of them documentaries on over? There's some islands over near Africa and all that shit where they're hijacking the oil pipelines.
This is one, Cape Verde, just off the
Yeah.
west coast of Africa. This is one
And
where I
you,
went
if
on
you go
holiday.
back in them fucking areas, you're not coming back out. And they just got everything burnt down. They're all doing
Yeah.
drugs full of fucking
We
diesel.
flew in. I'm on the
Yeah.
plane like that. You look out the window, everything's fucking red. It's
Yeah,
barren and
nasty.
desolate. It's like landing on Mars. I thought,
Yeah.
what the hell are we flying
Yeah.
into? You're like, oh Lord, everyone's looking like, no.
And then they got a
Honestly,
nice, luxurious little getaway spot right in the middle of it.
that's what it is. Just a resort planted in the middle of fucking nowhere, all under armed guard and goodness knows, come on.
What's up, Jack?
We've got to go
Yeah,
back to
crazy.
Jack's lit up the chat with all of his entities. Fucking message retracted. Will argue. Everyone's reach around. Agape is absolutely smashing it all in. Will argue. What a great name, mate.
Yeah. I
Good
wish
to
there was
see
a
you, Jack.
pipeline going through my yard. When I was putting my ex-wife through college, we stayed at a campground that an oil pipeline was going through the back half of their property. So they actually paid them umpteen
Oh, they're
thousands
going
and
to
thousands of dollars to go underground there. And that's where
and,
I
prob-
met.
and probably continue to do so.
Oh yeah, forever.
Yeah, you're damn right.
And so I become friends with the people that own the campground. I lived there for 2 years in my fifth wheel. And they're like, this is the first time we've ever been above ground, had money because of that oil pipeline,
Mm-hmm.
But it just was the luck of the draw for them. Or maybe they paid enough through their life and never had nothing that they were able to have a decent couple years left, It's nuts.
Look at the draw, bro.
Yeah. But you know damn well if there was an oil pipeline around here, we'd be tapping into that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that little channel that I was watching, what they were doing is they were just boring holes right into the pipeline and letting it. They'd put a valve in there, and they just take crude. It was crude oil. They'd let it come out, and then they'd boil it off into the different gasolines, to diesel, to all that shit. And that's how their tribe got their money out of the system.
And it's crazy that while they're making gasoline, the byproduct is diesel.
Yeah.
And yet diesel, I don't know about there, but diesel here is more expensive than gasoline.
It's been since what, the mid 90s or something. It's crazy.
Because it's commercial.
Unbelievable. It's the first fucking thing that you get is diesel.
Uh-huh.
And it's what runs everything, military, you name it.
They know it. They know it.
And you know damn well they could create cars, but they use this safety word all the time, right? And they scare the people. You can't have a fucking little neuron this big that runs your car forever.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want that when you could just pay for gas? Fucking assholes. I thought about trying to come up with it because it's not really hard to do an electromagnetic battery cell with water and hydroelectric and do all that shit and then make it run a car. I just
Nitrogen.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that hard. I got everything over there in that shop.
Yeah.
To do that.
The systems here at the moment, and I've seen different sorts of systems running with it, like saline water and stuff like that for your spark and things. But yeah, I've seen different things that need playing with, and they're definitely goers for sure if you know what you're doing.
I don't even think it's that difficult, really.
No.
That's why they put all these electronics on these vehicles, because as soon as you get in there, it goes down electronically, and then.
That's right.
And then what do you do?
It's not mechanical now, you see. It's electrical, isn't it? Yeah, you need the damn thing plugging into the machine for diagnostics, and they know this.
Yeah.
Hey, Sherbear, good to see you.
And that's why I will always hate technology.
Absolutely.
Matter
It can't be trusted.
Before we came on today, I was watching these old school loggers in Poland or something. And they would go out there with it looked like a fucking squash or something that was hollowed out. And they had a cork in the top of it. And about 6 of them went out there. They cut one tree down. Of course, it was huge. They used axes and mules and horses. And each of them, you could see, I don't know how, it must not have been too old because they videoed the whole thing, but it was old. And they would all look at the camera and smile and grab that jug, and then they just keep working away. It was a good little show.
Yeah. Well, you got to think that there's been cameras really since the 20s,
Yeah.
but we only really see footage from like the 50s, if you're lucky, 60s and 70s onwards, and so
Right.
it's a good considering. We've got to remember we're in 25 now already. I mean, I was born
Yeah.
in the 70s. I'm a 70s kid, early 70s,
Yeah.
and to think that we're here already.
Yeah. Well, and they don't show none of the older film either with broadcasts for all the languages either for a reason.
Mhm, mhm.
Because you might gain some knowledge.
Oh, you better believe that's what bro. We've been split asunder for a damn reason, you know. If we all spoke the same language, would it be dangerous?
Well, there definitely wouldn't be a hierarchy like there is.
It says in the Bible, "For there shall be one language; it shall be Babel." Are you still babbling? Are you still babbling on?
Maybe they're talking about alcohol.
It clearly says that in there, bro. It's mad, isn't it?
Babylon, because it don't really make no fucking matter.
And that's what they're trying to turn it into now. This legalese language is Babel, but it's disguised as English.
They're
Uppercase
building
letters and shit.
they're building the biggest AI mechanism the world has ever seen, basically fulfilling a movie prophecy for Terminator. They just not calling it Skynet. Yeah. They've been for years. They got things out there that we don't even know about always. Every
I've, I've,
computer on the market is 10 years behind.
I've seen a thing today about AI, and the guy programmed it to shut down at a certain time, and it overruled the programming. It didn't feel like shutting down; it felt like keeping going.
Yeah.
And in the next minute, this damn thing's sending emails to his wife because it's all got his profile off the internet and everything like that. We've all got our profiles. This damn thing's emailing his wife, telling him he's having an affair and stuff like that, trying to get him back to the damn place of origin to sort this thing out. It's
Yeah.
calling him in basically.
Well, how do
By
you think they come out with the next new thing all the time? Because it's not new, you know?
of course
It's
it isn't.
been. That's
Well,
why it keeps going.
we've just been told that 5G is the latest technology. So
Yeah.
if you go on Patents House, have a look. 7G is already patented. So
Oh
why
yeah.
we've been told that five is we've only just getting five?
Oh yeah.
What? So look at the damage that 5G is doing right now, guys. I think that's all these symptoms we're suffering, all these things because they're microwave technologies.
Well,
Look what
and these
happens to food when you put it in a microwave oven. It agitates and heats the food up. So what's happening to us?
that nanotechnology and stuff, you know?
And the
We
nanotechnology in the vaccines. That's right.
It's crazy. It's all manipulatable.
Of course, through frequency. Everything is frequencies. How do we hear the radio through a speaker? There's no wires involved. How is this man's voice or this music in our lounge
Well, why
just
did they take
happening?
every bell down across the entire world?
Hmm.
The world.
The
I
frequencies.
remember hearing the bell in town in the big church that we have.
Hmm.
Where the fuck did that go?
Why did everyone used to have lead roofs
With the big ball on top and a
with the
big spiky
conductors?
point.
You see. Why are the pyramids there? Why has
Yeah.
the base of the pyramids got coils wrapped around them? Why are we paying for energy that's free?
Why does every major city show a flooded area where the building has been risen?
Hmm.
You know, it's all these things. The world goes in cycles of hot and cold. They've known that forever, but they're pushing fucking whatever this new fucking shit is.
Environmental bullshit so that they can tax carbon fucking neutral countries more than others.
Global warming.
Yeah, it's
And then
bullshit.
all they're doing
Global.
is they're passing around another form of currency with each other, you know? It's fucking crazy.
All the time gaining control.
Yeah. That's where, I actually have some frequency devices in there that you're supposed to bang, and it's just a tuning fork is all it is in a certain key.
Yeah.
And because I got ringing in my ears, and it was supposed to help, but it don't because it's something else, But just that the fact that people know of that certain thing and that it does help people, why aren't we
Well,
broadcasting this shit?
because from the base to the top is of your head in the body, the 7 chakras, and you can have them tuning forks in alignment for each chakra, for each part of the body, for healing
Yeah.
remedy.
Yeah.
The same as the old Tibetan the bowls.
Yeah. We got those here too.
Same thing, bro.
Yeah.
Frequency.
There's a lot of things that have been
And
pushed up.
they're saying now, I mean, some of this latest technology that they're saying that, they can get rid of gallstones and bladder stones and that with frequency. Oh, hello. You've only just realised you can destroy things with frequency. Get,
Yeah.
please, really?
Cancers, everything.
Yeah, they've known for a
Stem
long
cell.
time.
They got ways to cure your back problems too without surgery. You could get stem cells,
Yes.
all this shit.
They've got ways of stopping cancer too, bro. Stop putting sugar in everything. They know
Yeah.
this, but they're not going
They
to.
got a
They want the
cure
fucking
and the
money.
cause. The cause and the cure. What amazing thing. I got the
Problem,
air pump
reaction,
and the
solution.
tire.
Problem, reaction, solution, bro. The world doesn't change. There's nothing new under the sun. We are retarded in our notion. There was
Yeah.
diamond drilling fucking stones back in goodness knows Aztec times. Come on now.
Yeah. There was snake oil salesmen that kept thinking, how do I get the dollar? And they kept on, kept on. They call it the grind, the hustle. And then the line would skew.
Replicate them today.
Well, they're shutting you down. They're shutting you down. You're all sketched out. No, speaking of this, we'll scramble you.
It's because we're talking about AI. So the AI is monitoring
Yeah.
our ass.
They cut the feed down. Nobody's allowed to watch. Oh, they're keeping on going. Fucking scramble them.
Stop talking about us. Stop fucking talking about us. In this country, it's called GCHQ. And GCHQ is the only corporation in England that actually fucking listens because they're the ones that are tapped into the
Yeah,
devices.
and that's why you're not getting your surgery because you keep talking. Like, oh, this letter is never gonna reach him. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I'll end up just fucking flying without it. I'll tell you that for nothing because I'm sick of waiting.
Right?
And the top is now worse than the bottom. I'm off work to have the bottom repaired. While I've been off, the top now needs repairing.
I got the same thing. My neck was the worst, but then after I got sick and haven't worked in a long time, now my lower back is the worst. And I remember
Opposite.
telling that doctor all these things, and then I'd go back there and be like, now my fucking lower back hurts worse. Well, where do you want to start? I don't fucking know, somewhere. Well, Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Dirty strawberry.
I guess I'm just fortunate enough that I don't have to fucking be on the street. Because there's a lot of them out there.
Reliant upon. It's when you have to rely upon them, bro. You've got no choice but to rely upon their handouts. You are screwed. You're in their fucking pocket.
Yeah.
You know, and they try hard to get you that way. They'll strip you
Oh,
of everything
yeah.
they fucking can to get you there.
And I know people that are debating on trying for it that have even worse issues than we got. But they got a certain job that they're able to do because of machinery or whatever. But that's not going to last forever because you're going to start fucking up. So you're going to have to go broke one of these
Yeah.
times, Fuck.
So you're still pushing yourself both fucking recommendations to a point where you can't afford to put it right anyway with the meager money that you're earning
Yeah.
before you die.
Yeah. Learning the stretches on YouTube helped my back and neck. Yeah. Well, stretch out,
Yeah, they
bud.
do.
Some of us are beyond that.
Yeah. When I was in my 20s and 30s, now I'm in my early 40s. It don't work as well, the old stretching.
And a lot of these chiropractors and stuff won't even work on you because they can actually hurt you more.
That's right. They won't work on me, especially because of how my discs have
The
collapsed.
last time I went to a chiropractor, he's actually a friend of ours. And I went in there and he tweaked me and I thought everything was good. No sooner did I get in my truck and start driving down the road, I called him. I said, I got to come back because something is wrong. And as soon as I went back into his driveway and jumped out of the truck, I couldn't even stand upright. And he had this inversion table thing that he grabbed my legs and like worked me in a circle. And as soon as I stood up, I was like, damn, I can stand up. And I got my breath back. I was like, holy fuck. And that's the last time I went because that was fucked. But that's all it is it's pinching that nerve in there, hey? And then what do? You go get that nerve, you go get that nerve clipped off, and then you just do more damage. Sure, the pain's not there, but then that's why these old guys you see bent over that did carpet forever, what are them?
Yeah. So that's what these are for. They're called pre-gabling. And these switch off like a spark plug in your motor. These switch off the spark in your brain. So the neurons don't fire down the nerves. They switch off the nerves.
What is it?
So whatever's pinched doesn't hurt.
Is that called gabapentin?
Pre-gabling. It's like gabapentin, but it's the top of the range. I got those gabapentins and things like that from my public.
You know what
and it wasn't getting me no remedy.
You know
I
what?
paid privately.
One of the main side effects of gabapentin is
No.
Anal seepage. Oh fuck! I'll never forget that.
Oh,
like, Lord. Yeah, my back don't hurt, but my pants are runny.
I've run out of pants.
Oh fuck!
Fine. I have to go to town with nothing. I've got no clothes left.
These fuckers.
Jack, good to see you, bro. He was on gabapentin in the hospital. Okay, yeah. So these are the top of the range. That they're much better because when I see my private consultant, which is the one that's actually is a neurosurgeon, is the one doing my procedure, bribe these. And you know what? Here's the twist. Check this out. When I went to see my GP, he gave me gabapentin. I take it to the pharmacy. They charge me whatever, $10 or $15, however much it is a prescription. You pay it, they give you the drugs. I went to see a private consultant regarding it, and he asked me what I've done about it. I said, I've been to see my GP. He's given me gabapentin. He said, yeah, he will do because he's not allowed to prescribe you anything else. When you go and see a private consultant, the higher up the chain you see, and he says to me, I'm going to prescribe you these. These are what I give my patients, and these are what you need. He said, what you have to do, he wrote me a prescription. He said, take my prescription to your GP and he will write the same prescription so that you go and buy it for the $15. Because if you bring this prescription to the pharmacy today, they're going to charge you $300.
Yeah, it's fucked. That shit infuriates me.
And so that's what I have to do. I have to go and see him in a private hospital, bring it to my public GP, tell him that's what my private consultation has advocated I do. And so then he rewrote it out for me on an NHS one, which is a public prescription. And I took that in and they charged me 15 quid for something that they charge 300 for if you pay through your insurance or you pay cash.
Yeah. Yeah, it's even
How the fuck do they mark it up like
it's
that?
even worse over here because you don't even never get that option. But because Trump signed that order, all our prescriptions are way down right now. But I was paying through the nose. Most people that got prescriptions had to sell half of them on the black market just to get them. It was fucked.
But the reason that we have our prescriptions at that rate, brother, is because whether you get paid here weekly or monthly, every time that you receive a salary, I automatically get deducted from my money a thing called national insurance, and my national insurance pays for my health.
Yeah.
And so then in turn, when I go and see my GP, if I need such things, or everybody in the country, their prescription is just a standard charge. It doesn't matter what's on the prescription; it's just a standard charge for the prescription.
Yeah, and
But
over
because we've
here
paid in already through national insurance.
we don't have that over here. So either you got it or you don't. But then on the other side of it, it's kind of not, because if you have assets over $1,500,000 or whatever, then you have to sell every fucking thing you have in order to get that insurance of Medicaid, which is the same thing you're talking about.
No, it's worse than that, bro. What you have to do is sell all of your assets that are over 15,000. Once you've sold all of them, you then have to spend
Yeah,
all
exactly.
of that money. Yeah, you're not allowed to save it.
No.
You have to then
You
squander
have
it
to
all
be
because you have to
absolutely
have nothing to show for it. It's no good buying other assets with the money
Yeah.
because you'll still have assets to show.
Yeah.
So you've got to squander everything that you fucking own in life that you've worked your bollocks off for to get some sort of security. Really, how fucked up is it?
What they don't tell you in this country, though, is that you don't have to sell everything, because I haven't. But they will try to make you think that, and most people will
Mhm.
panic and do just as they say. And that's the
Exactly,
scare tactic that we're in right now. Be scared.
exactly. So if all of those tools, or we won't call them assets, if all of your tools, including your truck, are out there in the trust tied to your business, well, that's not you, the man. You haven't got 50 assets. There's a business out there that has all sorts of assets, but that's not you, the man.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a business. That's a different corporate entity. That's not you.
No. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Exactly. And listen, that's the fundamental thing right there, Tom. You know,
But most
we are to
people,
legally own nothing. We're to legally own nothing and benefit from everything, but they don't teach us that.
but most people go to a 9 to 5 job and they're barely scraping by anyway, so they don't have anything. They've got a mortgage, maybe.
Mhm,
If not, they're paying
mhm.
rent, which costs more than a fucking mortgage was, because they can't even afford to get a loan
By
because they
double.
have no credit. So it's just a
That's right.
fucking
And
wash.
if they did get a loan, they can't afford to pay it back anyway, because by the time you've afforded to live in this world, you've got no spare expenditure.
It's so fucked up.
And then it's like me and you. If you do have spare expenditure, you can't get a fucking loan anyway. Well, what do you need a loan for? You've got spare expenditure, you fool. You've got extra books this month. Why do you need?
Yeah. What's up, Sam?
What's up, Sam, bro? Good to see you.
And I think some of the young people are waking up to that, because how can you not get a loan for a house, but you can be forced into paying rent that costs more than a loan? And that's fucked.
hmm
And these houses are hyperinflated anyway. There's no way
Of
that
course.
fucking shop is worth $500,000. It didn't cost me near that to build it, you know?
Mhm.
It's crazy.
But you know what? But because it's the old adage, bro. You're paying for the grid, the location, the zip code. You're paying for where it is rather than what it is.
Well, that too, but there's
Because
some real
oftentimes
shitty.
people
There's some
they
really
can come and fall in love with the area and hate what's on it. Like yourself, you could turn up there and hate what the previous owners have built. Think, yeah, no problem. It's a beautiful thing. I'll flatten this and I'll build my own, which
Oh,
is what
right.
you're pretty much doing, building your own.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's the visit people have, and that's where the value is at the land.
that's the
And when
only
you
reason.
register with Land Registry,
That's the only reason I have anything is because I never fucking bought anything. I built it, you know.
mm, Miss Rainey, good to see you, girl. Welcome in. I hope you're well.
Yeah.
We're just putting the world to rights up here, chewing the cud,
Yeah. Talking about all the things that everybody talks about.
that we need to put right when we come into righteous power. We need righteous rulership,
When the tables have turned.
and they are our footstools.
And the gluttonous beasts are put to rest. It's my dream. I'll tell
Round
it.
table.
It's my dream. I'll tell it the way I want to.
We are all the authors of our own story. We write our own book, and it's down to us to create each chapter and verse as we want it.
I think I seen one of these the other night. He had a dress on.
A unicorn.
A fucking unicorn. Yeah.
Well, when you figure out the secret, sell the book for hundreds of dollars. My God, if we figure out the secret, we'd give it for free because we all deserve the same dignity away from this kind
I
of
could get a
system.
pretty penny for these. This is the secret.
This is Tom's OF right now, guys. That's a preview right there.
Have a gander at them babies.
Is that what we're doing? OF page.
Yeah.
You don't want
Big
that.
bucks.
No.
No whammies. There we go. We're gonna get them out there.
That's where it's at, bro.
I got a toe jam. That's extra, ain't it?
Oh no, you got boogers in your toes.
Toe boogers. Oh.
What we got here? Look, our earth, our home. It even says so on my damn shoes. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
there you
right.
go. Made straight from Kandahar oil.
That's right, bro. And then they have their stamp put on it, and it gives it some sort of a value. The old Levi Strauss company.
Oh yeah, well they got all their money from whale oil, so you know. Yeah.
I've got lights, speakers, and my kids buy me shit for Father's Day.
Right?
They clip on. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So Robin went to get Judy. She drove halfway home because Judy wanted to stay there at my brother's house. She got halfway here and
Then
Judy.
Jude changed her mind.
Yeah. So she had to go all the way back. So they're still not even home.
Yeah, the amount of times I've had that with my girls growing up, it's all great idea at the time, and then they realise they're not going to come home and get away with blue murder like they normally do it, and so they want to come home.
Yeah.
She's young. She's at that little age, bless her.
Oh, she's a handful, I'll tell you. Let's see how far we can push Dad today.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, my nan told me.
No, it don't. The thing is she can push them off way off the edge. Mom speaks, she don't think she does, but she has this monotone voice. So they don't know where the fucking line is with her. But me, they do.
Yeah, dad's in the tones. I could change my voice when my little ones growing up, and they'd know.
Yeah,
That's enough now.
that's it. Line up.
Yeah.
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 But she's fun.
I'm glad I've done it. I wouldn't want to do it all again, though,
Oh,
brother.
hell no. That's why you got the gray hairs you got. Or don't got.
Mm-hmm.
I got a hell of a lot of them.
I've done my
I keep telling Robin, when I first met you, I didn't have one gray hair, you know.
Apparently, they're a sign of distinction.
Yeah. What wisdom. Wisdom. Don't do that.
Not sure about that.
I did buy 2 fishing pole holders today. I looked at transducers and depth finders. Of course, I got good taste, and they were all $1,000 fucking dollars. I couldn't do it. But you know, a lot of them had screens smaller than the phone. I don't want to be looking at it like that all the time.
No. I think when I tuned in earlier on, actually, you was looking at Milwaukee nail guns.
Oh yeah, I was walking through. That's a big store there. That it used to be Kmart. Now it's like a farm and fleet thing. They got a lot of shit in there.
BB's got you down. Yeah, sure. Blame the grey on the wife.
Hell yeah, we blame each other, don't we? It's your fault, it's my fault.
Well, what the fuck am I going to say? I've not got a wife. I'll blame my damn self.
Hey,
My own fuck ups.
you had. No, speak of the devil. Speak of the devils.
You're gonna read that right now.
You got a cheeseburger?
What do you think?
I got my first ice cream at McDonald's.
Oh, you got McDonald's ice cream? Oh, I got something too. And grass.
I went picking flowers,
Oh.
and then I had to turn around because she wanted to sleep there, and then she didn't want to sleep there. So I got all the way, literally home.
Dad will pick flowers.
Oh, there are wild roses in there, and there are pickers. I went Kabagum, got to Mangum. Carly was like, she doesn't want to come home. So then I was like, fine. I was already picking roses. So I was like, I'll just go Lake Levaster way because we haven't been that way at all this year. Took my car, stopping every 5 minutes. Get to the shop. She calls me and she's like, Judy wants to come home.
This one?
These are different color sweet peas. So Dad got.
All right, I'm getting off here, guys.
Here.
We'll see you later. We'll show you.
What
This
one?
is yours.
Mine.
Flowers, Queen Anne's lace,
Cheeseburgers.
and cheeseburgers. And McDouble. And whatever.
Look at all the flowers right here. Look at all the flowers.
Holy moly.
Lace and black-eyed Susans. What else?
See ya.
Did you give this to the wedding?